What's going on, guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about some upcoming racing games at the end of this year, and I mean some of them as soon as a month away, because basically there's not really been anything going on since Dirt 4 for me. There hasn't been another game come out that's interested me since Dirt 4 back in June, so it's been a bit of a dead area for quite a while now. I mean, before that there was nothing. However, starting next month, the end of next month, there's a lot going on and it's going to be a bit crazy in the racing game department. So we're going to be talking about all 3 games coming out within about, actually no, 4 games within, what, 2 months of each other ish? Probably not even that actually, but there we go. So we're going to start off with Project Cars 2, which is at the moment coming out the 22nd of September of this year, so just under a month away now. I'm really looking forward to Project Cars 2. Project Cars, in my mind, was a pretty decent game. A lot of people overlooked it. They weren't a massive fan of it. Most people say that they prefer Assetto Corsa, which did come out over a year later, about a year and a half later. But you know, a lot of people say they prefer Assetto Corsa to Project Cars. I am really against that. I mean, I think Project Cars is much better than Assetto Corsa. So because of that, I'm really excited for Project Cars 2. I had a lot of fun on the first game, so you know, this game's going to have more cars. It's going to have some newer cars. The trailers that we've seen have been really good. They've really got me interested. Some nice tracks and all good stuff like that. So all in all, Project Cars 2 looks like a great game. There's nothing I can really fault Project Cars 2 on at the moment, from what I can think of. I mean, you know, it's going to be the first racing game of many that we'll be getting at the end of this year. So you know, it's kind of got to set. It's got to set a border, I suppose. It's got to set something for the rest of these games to try and beat. So hopefully, Project Cars 2 is going to be good. Like I said, 22nd of September. I'll get the right month eventually. Is when this is due to come out. I will be getting it on the day it comes out. I'm probably going to pre-order it soon. However, I've just pre-ordered the game that's coming after it, which is Forza Motorsport 7. I've just pre-ordered that from EB Games. I got the Ultimate Edition, I believe it is. It was about $140. You get the game, you get the Steelbook, you get it. The main reason I got it was because you get all the DLC and stuff like that, the car pass, which, you know, I'm gonna get that stuff anyway, and the VIP, so it works out cheaper just to pre-order the game. Usually I wouldn't bother, but it works out a lot cheaper if you pre-order it. If I'm gonna get that stuff anyway, might as well. And I also get a bonus Porsche 911 GT2, I think it is, model car. So I mean, that's cool. That's why not? Why the hell not? So yeah, Forza Motorsport 7, probably the one that I'm really excited for. Obviously, Forza Motorsport 7 is going to be fairly similar to Project Cars 2 in the sense that they're both track races. I'd say Forza is more of a bit more arcadey than Project Cars is, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to Forza. Of course, it's an Xbox exclusive. It's the only racing game that I'll be getting on Xbox, because I'll be getting the rest of them on PlayStation 4. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Forza Motorsport 7. The good thing about that over Project Cars is that you can customize your cars. I mean, you couldn't customize cars on Project Cars. I don't imagine you would be able to on Project Cars 2. I mean, it's alright, I don't really mind, but that's, you know, that's kind of Forza and Gran Turismo's own thing. We'll get to Gran Turismo soon. But yeah, Forza is just, I mean, Forza Motorsport 6 was good. I didn't play it that much because I got an Xbox just before Horizon 3 came out, so I never really played Motorsport 6 much. I always just got straight into Horizon 3. The Motorsport 6 was great, so Motorsport 7 looks amazing. The only thing that does annoy me a little bit is that it's 100 gigabytes for like the standalone download, which is a lot of space. I only have a 500 gigabyte Xbox, so that's going to really chew on my data. But yeah, Forza Motorsport 7, once again, I'm really looking forward to that. The next one, I believe, is Gran Turismo Sport, coming out, well, what I understand, is it October 3rd? I might be getting Gran Turismo and Need for Speed mixed up. I'm fairly sure Gran Turismo is October 3rd, though. I will check after this. I've recorded this, but fairly sure that's what it is, or sometime in October anyway. Now, what are my thoughts on Gran Turismo Sport? Well, first of all, I will just say, if you want to kind of get an in-depth video, an in-depth talk about you know, Gran Turismo Sport not having a career mode, then go to the channel Born15. I'll put the link to his channel in the description. He's got a couple of great videos on him talking about Gran Turismo Sport and, you know, not having a career mode. So if you want to check that out, go into the description below. I'll put his channel down there. If you're seeing this video when it's uploaded, I think so far he's done 2 videos on it. They are 2 of his more recent videos, so you should be able to find it pretty easily. But yeah, what do I think about Gran Turismo Sport? Well, it's trying to be a multiplayer focused racing game, which I don't really know. I mean, if it does multiplayer really well, then I suppose it could be worth it. But for a full retail price, I just don't think it's going to be worth it. I mean, you know, $100 it's going to cost, and I mean that is ridiculous. $100 Australian. That's just crazy for a game that doesn't have a career mode. It's just really multiplayer based, and they're trying to get it esports based. I think that's the main thing they're doing here. I don't know really. I'm excited for it. However, I think it's the least exciting of all of them, because to me it just kind of feels like Forza. You know, you've got a bit of customization, but you won't have as much as Forza. You've got all the tracks and stuff. You've got a few cars, but I mean they're even dimming down the cars for this one compared to other Gran Turismo games, so that's not great. And then you don't have a career mode, so I don't know. I think it has to. If it doesn't do multiplayer, the best out of all the games, Gran Turismo Sport is going to be such a big disappointment. And then finally, for 2017, we have Need for Speed Payback, which I believe is coming out in November sometime. Like I said, I may have got those 2 mixed up, but either or, one of them's November, one of them's October. Yeah, this is the only one of the 3 which isn't a track racer, so it'll be something a bit different, having it right at the end. I'd prefer to have it in the middle, personally, you know, to split up the track races, but you know, it's okay, because I mean, with the track races, if it is October 3rd that Gran Turismo Sport's coming out, we have like, probably have like 2 weeks in between Project Cars 2 and Gran Turismo Sport, so 3 games within like 2 weeks. That's a bit ridiculous, but yeah, Need for Speed Payback looks good. I don't want to get too hyped for it, because I did that with Need for Speed 2015 and look how that turned out. So I don't want to get too hyped for it. It does look better than Need for Speed 2015. I like the idea that they're going pretty good with the story. It looks like it has a pretty decent story. And yeah, I'm looking forward to Need for Speed Payback. I really am. I don't want to hype it up too much, but I'm excited for it, and that's all I'm going to say right now, because yeah, if I say too much, it's going to end up being crap, and I don't want that to happen, because I really want Need for Speed to live on. Anyway, I'm going to end the video there, guys. So what are your thoughts on these upcoming racing games? Which ones are you going to pick up? Are you going to pick up them all like me? I'm just like that. I like racing games. I like covering them on the channel, so I'll pick them all up. But there you go. Which ones are you interested in? Which ones are you not interested in? Stuff like that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please go ahead, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.